Alright, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's vlog is brought to you by the joys, or rather, the challenges, of a silent morning. Yep, you know those mornings when the universe seems to team up against you, throwing curveballs left and right? This, my friends, was definitely one of those. I was already running late for an incredibly important appointment. You know, one of those gotta be there situations. Helmet already strapped on, gloves on, ready to fire up the engine and hit the road, the whole 9 yards, fully geared up. Then came the moment of truth, the point of no return. I hopped on the bike, inserted the key, turned it with anticipation and nothing. I twisted the key, anticipating that familiar, beautiful roar, the satisfying hum of the engine springing to life, the prelude to a thrilling ride. But instead of that symphony of mechanical excellence, all I got was click. A single, pathetic, almost apologetic little click. My heart, I swear, skipped a beat. You know that gut-wrenching feeling, right? That sudden lurch of panic. The cold sweat starting to bead on your forehead. Panic mode activated. I was already operating on borrowed time, and now this cruel twist of fate. First things first, gotta troubleshoot. Let's start with the usual suspects, the easy fixes. I hopped off the bike, which, I have to admit, felt like a walk of shame. Like, here I am, all geared up and ready to go. And now I'm just standing here looking silly. Anyway, I got to work, starting with the battery terminals. Always a smart move to check those connections. Maybe it was just a loose terminal, a simple oversight. Wouldn't that be a fantastic, easy fix? A man can dream. So, I grabbed my trusty wrench, gave those terminals a good look, and a solid wiggle. Nope, still just the click, not even a glimmer of life. Okay, deep breaths, time to elevate the game a bit and get a little more scientific. Gotta bring in the big guns. Next, the multimeter. This is where we separate the amateurs from the pros. The hopeful from the well, the people who have a dead battery. I carefully hooked it up, positive to positive, negative to negative, ensuring a solid connection. And what did the numbers reveal? Oh, the voltage reading was ridiculously, pathetically low. Definitely not enough juice to even think about cranking that engine over. The battery was clearly not a happy camper. It was on its last legs, gasping for its final breath of electricity. Yeah, the situation was pretty clear, battery issues, confirmed. Alright, so now for the next phase solutions. I had a few options. I could attempt a jump start, hoping to coax some temporary life back into the old girl. Or, the dreaded possibility loomed, the battery might be completely, utterly dead, beyond the point of resuscitation, necessitating a replacement. I decided to remove the battery, and put it on the charger. While it was charging, I had a little time to strategize and figure out my next move. Maybe I could try to get a jump from a friendly neighbor? Or, in the most extreme scenario, a taxi? But neither of those options felt right, especially for a biker. So I got on the phone and asked some friends, but I was on my own. It seemed I would have to figure it out on my own. After what felt like an eternity, the battery reported it was charged. I was cautiously optimistic. I carefully reinstalled it, hoping, praying, and still just the click. No response, not even a weak attempt to turn over. Looks like I would have to take the inevitable step and purchase a new one. I took a deep breath, mentally, preparing for the extra expense, and tried to adopt a positive attitude. This wasn't the end of the world. The bike had been a reliable companion, and a new battery was just part of the ownership experience. I knew this had to be done. I went and bought a new battery and installed it. The bike sprung to life, firing up immediately. The satisfying roar of the engine filled the air. Success! Everything was working. I was ready to go, finally. I hope this vlog gave you some insight. I hope you found this helpful. It certainly wasn't the most fun experience, but at least I documented it, so that you, my audience, could learn. See y'all.